So the credit cards were zero before.
I have a total credit line of $8,000.
Okay, all the other credits.
So
so were all the other debts existing then?
Yes.
Every other debt was existing,
Yes.
including your 401k loan?
Yes.
Why do you have a 401k loan?
I needed money.
For? Because you make money.
I ran out.
How? Oh my gosh.
I don't I'm being honest. I really don't know. I don't know where my money goes. I don't budget. We talked about that before.
Yeah.
I don't budget.
Yeah. Oh boy. Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So the Quicksilver is at $2,060.96.
Yeah.
Credit limit is $2,000.
I know. I'm over budget or over the limit.
Oh, you do know something. And $72 a month is the minimum monthly payment.
Because I'm over the limit.
Yes.
Once I'm reduced, not over the limit, then it'll be a little bit less. But I probably will still continue to pay.
Well, question.
More than that. Because.
Question.
Yes.
Perhaps. If we are trying to get below the credit limit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What's my question?
No, I'm like.
Really? You don't know what my question's about to be?
Why am I paying the minimum? Is that your question?
Why the fuck are you possibly purchasing on this card?
Food. Amazon.
Look back to my question. I'd like you to hear it again. Why the fuck are you possibly purchasing on this card?
Well, I can't make any more purchases on it because I'm over the limit. But before it got over the limit.
Absolutely. I know. Stop for a second.
Okay.
Just stop for a second.
All right.
Are you being serious?
Yes.
Are you legitimately? Because that kind of delusion doesn't seem realistic to me.
I'm sorry, but yeah.
And the fact that you've mentioned loving Love Island and all that, it's just like I'm immediately questioning, is this woman putting on an act?
I did not mention Love Island, first of all.
The other ones.
Married at First Sight.
Sure.
So, no.
Yes.
It's not an act. And no, like I don't budget. I've admitted that like many, many, many times. I don't budget. And I need
it's not
to.
about budgeting.
Okay.
You said this is at the credit limit and you want to get it below so your minimum monthly payments are lower.
So
then why would we purchase on this card?
But we're not.
This card.
We're not.
You did in this statement. This statement. We're only talking about this. Oh, hey, no. We're only talking about the statement that exists.
Yeah. And if you look at it, what purchases are on the statement, Caleb? There aren't any purchases on that statement because the card was over the limit.
True. That's not true. I have the statement literally in front of me.
Okay.
So I don't know what the you're talking about.
Tell me what I bought.
DoorDash and something on Apple. Yeah, okay. DoorDash. That's more important than having lower than a card. Didn't
I say food? And $9.99 is.
You did, but you just told me. Oh, this conversation is gonna push me to my limit. I can already tell. You just told me that there was no purchase on the statement right in front of me. Then there obviously is two of them, and one of them is the DoorDash, one of the most expensive ways to get food ever. So what are you talking about?
Well, you made it seem like I was charging while it was over the limit, and that's not accurate.
I specifically asked why, if we are trying to be below the limit, are you spending on this card? As in, you pushed yourself into the limit, and then the interest pushed you over. Why are you pushing yourself to the limit on this card?
That was the card that I had money available on.
Okay. Fun fact. We probably can't afford DoorDash then. Okay?
It was either that or food.
Oh my! It was either
groceries.
That. Groceries.
So would have been better to say H-E-B?
Yes, because that amount of money at H-E-B could stretch further. That could get you 2 meals instead of 1 DoorDash.
It was 2 meals.
That could get you 4 meals instead of 2 DoorDash.
Have you bought eggs lately?
You don't have to. Guys, hey, fun fact. Go walk into a grocery store tomorrow. You'll find that the only thing they sell there are eggs.
No, I'm just saying, if you periodically go to the grocery store to buy necessities, $25, because that's the amount that we're talking about for DoorDash. It was $26 and some change. That is not going to get me 4 meals.
Example, because it's meal prepping. There's $25 here. You take that's close to 10% of the monthly budget I am able to get you to get 3 solid meals a day plus snacks in a healthy caloric way
on
for a full month. That's almost 10% of a monthly budget. I can get
$25?
Oh my Do you understand what $25 is 10% of? $250.
Okay, so
Also, eggs, you can get a dozen, double age,
$4. Yes, $3.80 something.
$3.40.
See, so like I said, like it's either
So
that
congratulations. I don't know if you know this. Oh, I'm legitimately very angry right now. Am I angry because of something before this episode? Probably not, because nothing happened. But I'm angry. You are pissing me off. You could get 7.5 dozen eggs. 7.5 dozen eggs. I'm doing like Trump hands right now. That's how pissed you're making me. Fucking fantastic eggs. The most fabulous eggs. You could have had so many eggs, and you could have the meals, the scrambled eggs you could have had in just your example, because eggs is what you care to bring up when I push back on DoorDash. The dozens of eggs you could have had.
Because all I want is eggs, right?
Huh?
Because all I want is eggs.
It was your fucking example. That was an incorrect.
But I was trying to make a point. You were making a point. I was making a point.
But your point is incorrect.
No, it's not.
It objectively is.
No,
we just went over how, in what fucking way?
Because your statement was, for the amount of money that I spent that day on DoorDash, I could have bought 4 meals instead of
7.5 dozen eggs could stretch further than 4 meals.
Nobody's going to eat that many eggs.
That's your choice.
Nobody's going to eat that many eggs, Caleb. It's not
great.
good for
So
your
it's 8 meals.
cholesterol. That's not good for your cholesterol.
It's how have you existed?
Are you on blood pressure medicine?
I probably should be after this conversation.
Yeah,
this is probably why your business hasn't launched in 2.5 years of trying, because you don't know how to think through anything critically. That's ridiculous. $25. Okay. Rotisserie chicken. Boom. There's a meal. $5. HEB. You could go get the little meal. They have the meal prepped meal, or they have the frozen or refrigerated meals.
I've never seen a rotisserie chicken for $5 at HEB.
Okay, then you've just never had eyeballs. I don't know what to tell you.
Seen a rotisserie?
Okay, yes, I have. It's right here. Are you kidding me? It's literally right here. What are you talking about? How do you push back on everything? Shut the fuck up. Some things just are.
Okay. And
Oh my gosh.
Maybe I just preferred to have a salad that day.
There it is. It's a preference. There it is. You should have said that the whole damn time. Okay. That's all it was. It was you wanted.
Okay.
You could have done better. You chose not to. So why are you arguing this?
I'm not.